Hello everyone, welcome to the Maureen Bradley Designs YouTube channel. I'm Stephanie Reese, and today I'm sharing with you some finished designs from the previous Magical Mystery Bead Box. This was the Magical Bead Box from November, Sugar and Spice, I believe. And I just wanted to share with you some finished designs, and then we'll look at the December box. I think the December box is absolutely beautiful too, but this was my first designs that I made for the Sugar and Spice box, and you know, I really think that these necklaces could double for Valentine's. I love these lampwork beads. I love the mix of the colors, and I also made some matching earrings to make little sets, and I felt like these earrings, I was really inspired by finials. And if you don't know what finials are they go on the end of curtain rods. They go on chairs. You can do columns with them, but basically they're like a round piece and then they have a narrow point on them, and many people use them for Christmas decorations. So that was my inspiration for the earrings. And let's take a look at the next collection I made. Okay, now this is the second collection I made from the Magical Mystery Bead Box from November. I took advantage of some of these larger whole beads, and just absolutely loved all the little sprinkles. There was a mix called Sprinkles in that mix, and then I made a little half round pendant with one of the rounds from it's called Sprinkles in the mix. And then there were other other mixes in there, and I just loved the it was like reds and blacks and grays, and I just thought I'd make some chain with it, and again taking advantage of the large whole beads in this design. Okay, my third design from the November box. This was very Christmassy, isn't it? But I absolutely loved all the beads, and there were so many possibilities. Again, more inspiration here on finials. And I did use some silver silk here, and I took advantage of this large whole bead that had hearts in it. And I just poked a hole through it. I used the hole and made my connection here, and made a little scroll there to make my finial connection with the necklace, and it's just beautiful around the neck. And then I made this cluster of beads with all of the little tiny beads that were in the box. So I really love how those stacked together. I stacked them on I believe Softflex wire, and just put little dangles on either side to cover up my connection there. And then again, taking advantage of the large whole beads and making my own little beaded clusters here with these. So absolutely stoked about how that came out. And then matching finial earrings, of course. So now that you've seen my collection from November, let's look at the box from December. I do have the new January box. However, Jessie Jane's Beads is having a party, so I want to be respectful of that when they do their video and their unboxing now. So after that takes place, then I'll do another unboxing of that box. But I am catching up, and it's okay to do that in case you haven't seen the winter box. I love, love, love it. So hang on one sec. Okay, so now I have filled your screen with all of the wonderful things from Winter Carnival. I did check, and unfortunately this box is gone. So if you're not a subscriber at jessiejanesbeads.com, yeah, it doesn't look like you can buy it even separately outside of the subscription. So you gotta jump on it if you want it, right? So there are 4 other boxes on there. The Sugar and Spice one is on there, and 3 others. But this is the theme for December, and it's just a beautiful wintry theme. And well, we're getting lots of wintry weather across the country, and it sounds like a lot of people are getting a lot of snow. So maybe a good time to stay inside, look at beautiful things, and make something Here in North Carolina, we are having thunderstorms, if you can believe that. So here we go. All right, so let's look at the bead mix in Quebec City. That is this mix here, and you've got some pearls and these beautiful glass hearts. And I love this. It's like a peach and topaz mix here with these really pretty gold beaded spirals. How neat are those? And then you have some gold rhinestone snowflakes. Some large beads. I love that Jessie James Beads is including some large beads. These have topaz rhinestones in them. Look how that sparkles. And some bead caps, gold bead caps. And look at these. How neat is that? These are drops. Little topaz drops. They look like cubes. So that's just a really beautiful mix right there with the peach and topaz. And always these beautiful cage beads with a crystal in them. Okay, so the next thing is the bead mix in Ice Palace. That's this mix right here. And it is a beautiful mix of blues and greens and crystals. I think they captured Ice Palace rather perfectly. Look at these rectangle beads with the flash cut on it. Call that faceted. And these have it's a speckled finish, I shall say, on them. And then look at these beautiful little crystal drops. How pretty are those little flowers? They're like ice flowers, right? And then here's a white drop here, if I can pick it up with my finger. These are so pretty. And then some snowflake links. And then this pretty green. It looks so beautiful against the turquoise blue. I love that. And you have some white flowers. These look like almost like bead caps, or you can put them around beads. So neat. Or maybe double them up like that so that they are on top of each other right there. And then here's some silver beads. Well, they look like they have a flower on them. And then some little tiny bellflower beads. These are really cool. Love those. Make little drops with them. And then some tiny beads and some little silver bead caps. What a beautiful mix, right? All right, that was Ice Palace. Bead mix in Ice Palace. Oh, and I forgot to mention that these 4 beads came wrapped up so that they were protected. I'm not sure if they're glass or they could be stone, but perhaps they're glass. They have an Aurora Borealis AB finish on them, but they were wrapped up to protect them from breaking, so those went in the Quebec City mix. Okay, and so now we're looking at bead strand in Place de Youville. Look at that beautiful blue. And we'll start here in the middle with this beautiful beaded bead with rhinestones in it. And then I'm loving the flash on these cubes. Isn't that wonderful? And then look at these, like the carnival wavy clown neck mess, right? And then a large whole blue bead, and then some rhinestone, and this little flashy bead here, and a teardrop bead, more rhinestone, another large whole bead, and some flash on the end, little rondelle. So that is Place de Youville. All right, and then we have a metal strand in Ferris wheel. Look at all of this fabulous metal. It's just fantastic. Look at that. You got one where you could put a bead in there. Some of these are just really neat. Some bead caps, beads, and I love that they've given you several of each in this strand. Smaller bead cage. What a wonderful strand with lots of great metal in it. Love that. Next is the silver bauble chain. And I want to say it's probably this right here. I just noticed that you could probably see these little hearts with O's. How pretty is that? It's a delicate chain that you could add beads to and make a long layering piece. Wouldn't that be cool? You've got 3 strands of chain in this box. I think that's absolutely amazing. It's so many different possibilities here. Here's the winter pearls chain that you can break apart and add something, add some of the beads and add tassels. Oh my gosh. What are we going to make? That is the question. And then we have this rose gold Vegas chain. How beautiful. It's just beautiful on its own, isn't it? I love that rose gold. I did skip over one of the mixes, and that is this tassel mix here in Winter Carnival. So I'll hold them up to the camera. Look at these fabric tassels. How beautiful are those? I love that gold. Look at that flat. Will go fabulous with either of the mixes, the chains. Jessie Jane's Beads has done an excellent job of pairing all of this together. Look at these. More tassels with the rings. Oh, just so gorgeous. I'm just so excited to make something with this. Here's some gold tassels. And then look at these little guys. These are fantastic. These are fun. So fun. So fun. Look at those little pom-poms. And then there's a bunch of these little ones in there that are so neat. They glitter. They're like glitter. They're like glitter tassels. You get 6 of those. So neat. And then, let's see, did I get everything? Quebec City, Ice Palace, Place de Youville, Metal Strand and Ferris Wheel, Tassel Set, Silver Bauble Chain, Winter Pearl Chain, Rose Gold Vegas Chain, and last but not least, look at these. How can we not forget these quartz point sets? What are we going to do with that? How beautiful are those? Perfect icicles, aren't they? They're going to be perfect icicles. So inspiring and so beautiful. So this box is unfortunately not available, but you can become a subscriber. I'll put the link in the comments of the video or the description of this video, and you can become a subscriber. I'm a subscriber. I get these boxes once a month to my home, and I absolutely adore the Magical Mystery Bead Box. It is my favorite box, and I do get a few subscriptions, but it is my absolute favorite. Again, it's at jessiejanesbeads.com. The Magical Mystery Bead Box comes to your door every month like this in a box. It's a sweet little mystery box. You don't know what it is until you open it. It's so much fun. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I will come back with a project or two. And until next time, thank you. Stay safe and warm and dry. Have a great rest of the week.